A storm season that seemingly won't let up. The driving rain causing plenty of problems already.
Like an onslaught of water just pouring into our neighbor's house. I just grabbed my broom and my mop and I told my daughter, let's go help these guys get the water out.
But it's not just short-term damage that we need to worry about.
Sometimes the water can undermine the roadways and stuff, and you can have a fissure that opens up, and if somebody's driving by there, it could be a real problem for them.
Mike Winters with Maricopa County Emergency Management says an active monsoon season increases the chances for earth fissures to open up, just like this one that opened up at Apache Junction last week. The fissure can be similar to a sinkhole or sometimes worse.
They know where some of them are, but you never can tell. And again, all it takes is some water flowing through or something to happen, and this can open up and swallow up a vehicle.
This video from 2017 is from a much bigger fissure 25 miles south of Arizona City. The crack in the earth can do heavy damage if it opens up near a building or a canal. The best advice? Be on the lookout.
You start seeing a soft spot, areas that start to cave in. You see something like that, it's best to stay away. Make sure you keep your kids, your pets away, and the best thing to do is to contact your city.
That was Fox 10 Phoenix's Matt Galka. Well, a 6-year-old was turned away from his private school all because of his dreadlocks. His father is now claiming discrimination against the school and is demanding answers.
My son just got told he cannot attend the school with his hair.
It's the viral video that's now been seen millions of times. 6-year-old Clinton Stanley Jr. turned away from his private school in Apopka because of his dreadlocks.
If that's not bias, I don't know what is.
Little Clinton's parents have now enrolled him in public school. His father was part of a community discussion tonight here at the Hope Community Center in Apopka.
We're fighting for policy change, and I'm not stopping until policies get changed, policies get took out of place that allows people to be discriminated against.
Clinton Stanley Sr. says he wasn't aware of the policy before enrolling his son and says they chose the school because it accepted his son's scholarship.
So it's really a really systemic thing, because if that's the only school in the area that accepts the scholarship and that's the nearest school in his area, he has to forfeit the scholarship or cut the child's hair.
A Books Christian Academy handbook clearly states no dreads.
One accusation you can't make against this school is that we're racist.
Director John Book, who says the school is 95% African American, is standing by their hair policy.
I wouldn't change that rule. Like I say, if it were my son, he'd have to conform to it too.
Parents at the school say there were times when their children also had to change their hair to meet the dress code, and it wasn't an issue.
And Miss Brooks told me, she was like, she can't have the red hair. So I was like, okay, well, she had it for her birthday. Give me a couple of days because it take a little while to braid this hair up, and then I'll take it down. A couple of days I took it down, it's fine. We get the guidelines beforehand.
One school district in Texas is battling bullying by adding a new feature on its app.
If you have a student in the Katy Independent School District, you may have noticed a new icon on the Katy on the Go app. It's the bullying tip line.
And the good thing is it's anonymous. They can do it when they're on the bus, when they're on their way home, on the way to school, in the privacy of their own home.
It's for all students in K through 12 and their parents. A student can report that he or she is being bullied or someone else they know.
We want our kids to, if they see it, report it.
The user will have to fill out a short form. It asks for the name of the school, if it's bullying or cyberbullying, and he or she can choose to remain anonymous. The user will then be asked to include as much detail as possible about the incident.
They can't just say, I'm being bullied in my homeroom class. Well, that doesn't really help us a lot.
The user can also upload a photo. After submitting, the information will be sent to the email of the designated administrator at each school. Maria DePetta, a spokesperson with Katy ISD, says school staff was trained over the summer on how to respond to the reports. On the second day of school, the word about the new feature was still getting out.
So being anonymous, that's really going to help out.
This Katy High senior says he had not heard about it, but would be willing to try it.
Yeah, I guess so. If I were to see bullying, first of all, I'll do something about it, but if I can't do anything, it's out of my power, I'll use the app.
A Colorado cake shop owner is in a legal battle again with the state over a refusal to bake a cake, this time for a transgender woman.
Same Civil Rights Commission that came after me the first time is now coming after me again.
Masterpiece Cake Shop owner Jack Phillips finding himself in a familiar position tonight, fighting the state of Colorado over his religious beliefs. This go-around, it's all about his decision to decline a transgendered woman a celebratory transition cake last year.
I believe God made male and female. That's what the Bible says clearly. We don't get to choose. We don't get to change.
Phillips earlier this summer won his 6-year case in front of the U.S. Supreme Court. In 2012, he denied this Denver gay couple a same-sex wedding cake. Phillips tonight believed the Supreme Court ruled he could say no to transgendered people, too.
The Supreme Court ruling was clear that they were hostile to my faith and that they can't do that.
Of course, many in the legal community disagree.
The court said that it's important for states to have non-discrimination laws.
Daniel Ramos is with One Colorado, an LGBTQ advocacy group. He says the High Court did not give Phillips the authority to say no to anyone. The Colorado Civil Rights Commission clearly agreeing with that, filing these papers against Phillips just days after the Supreme Court ruling.
In that way, he couldn't deny or shouldn't have denied a transgender woman.
There are major differences in this new case and the old one, however. The ACLU and One Colorado are not involved. The transgendered woman is not doing media interviews, at least not yet. And the woman called requesting the cake the same day SCOTUS agreed to hear the wedding cake case. Governor Hickenlooper is named in the Phillips lawsuit. We asked him about it today.
Why is the state going after him again? Does the state have a vendetta against the baker?
Certainly, I can't imagine we have a vendetta against anyone, but it seems to me that you shouldn't be able to withhold your services or your products from somebody else based on their religion.
Tracy Carrasco is here to get us all caught up on our Friday Business Briefs.
Good morning. A big rally on Wall Street yesterday thanks to earnings from Walmart and news that trade talks between the U.S. and China will resume next week. The Dow Industrials closed up nearly 400 points, its best day in 4 months. Just days after an Associated Press investigation revealed several Google apps and websites store user locations, even if users have turned off location history. Google is not making any changes to the future, but instead revising a help page that falsely said turning off that setting would stop the tracking. The location history settings now state some location data may be saved as part of your activity on other services like search and maps. The Forbes list is out, and the highest paid actress of 2018 is Scarlett Johansson, earning $40.5 million in part thanks to her role in Avengers: Infinity War. In second place, Angelina Jolie. The top 5 include Jennifer Aniston, Jennifer Lawrence, and Reese Witherspoon. That's business. For more, log on to foxbusiness.com. In New York, I'm Tracy Carrasco.
Well, speaking of movie stars, what's waiting for us at the movies this weekend? Any of you planning to hit the movie theaters here in the Valley? Turns out rom-coms and secret agents await.
Romance and survival highlight the slate of new releases this weekend at the box office.
What about us taking an adventure east?
The rom-com Crazy Rich Asians hits theaters this week. The film, based off the book of the same name, follows a woman who finds out her boyfriend's family is one of the richest in Singapore. It's the first Hollywood film to feature Asian Americans in leading roles since the Joy Luck Club 25 years ago. If you're in the mood for a secret agent thriller, there's Mile 22. Mark Wahlberg stars as a CIA operative tasked with transporting a foreign officer through enemy territory. Director Peter Berg previously worked with Wahlberg on Lone Survivor, Patriots Day, and Deepwater Horizon.
Mile 22.
Traveling back in time to the Ice Age, Alpha follows a hunter who gets lost in the wilderness and befriends a young wolf to find his way home. The first example of man and canine sticking to each other to survive.
I met someone on the internet.
Rose Byrne, Ethan Hawke, and Chris O'Dowd form a love triangle in Juliet Naked, from producer Judd Apatow. Hawke plays a singer-songwriter who starts an unlikely romance with the girlfriend of one of his biggest fans.
I'm an alcoholic. Well, you'll fit right in.
In New York, Ashley DeVorkin, Fox News.
All right, taking one more look at how stocks are currently doing. More news now, just moments away.